first is non-performing. NPN stands for non-performing note. And the second is non-performing. But remember, this is the equity. So we still have equity here. This is the third one people go to. So that same example I gave you where the value was $500,000, the first mortgage was $200,000, the second mortgage was $100,000, right? There was equity above both loans. If both are non-performing, why would you buy that second mortgage? Does anybody know?
Chief due foreclosed.
That's one. There you go. So, what type of market would you buy in? Of course, 90-day or less market or 6-month market, right? Because you still can make a profit buying that second mortgage if the first don't beat you to the punch for foreclosure, right? So there's a lot of free information online. You can go to county clerks. Anybody ever search a county online and look at mortgage documents, right? A lot of states have that. You can check and see if there was a list pendants filed on the first mortgage, if the first filed a foreclosure action and then litigation. So if I'm buying that asset class, I'm going to go to the county records. I'm going to look up that borrower name and their property and see if the first filed the foreclosure. The first is a big giant bank, Chase. They take forever to foreclose, right? Pretty sure you guys hear stories. People have been living in their house for years and the bank haven't did anything. So if you see that they haven't started the foreclosure action, you can buy that loan and you can beat them to the punch and start your foreclosure action and take control of the property, right? Now, a lot of people ask me this question. Why wouldn't a homeowner, if there's so much equity, just sell a house and make a profit? Right? That question comes to mind. Why would that happen? Some people going through a lot and they can't think to do that. There's nobody there to help them do that. There's a lot of investors who see a list pendants file on the first and there's equity, they run towards that and try to buy it and flip it, right? There's some people who do that. There's properties out there like that, right? Maybe the husband died, the wife died, they're not thinking about the equity of the house. And they just fell behind. Maybe something happened, anything could happen. But there are properties out there like that, right? In fact, I had one of the students, his first note, and I begged and plead with him, buy 2 or 3, don't buy this note. You know, I bought the note because, I'm seasoning it, but he saw something. He did his research. He called a realtor in that area. It was in Miami. He knew that area was a hot area. The realtor told him, if you get this property, I have a buyer already. I had 3 buyers, right? So he came to me and said, I want to buy this note. And Maria was sitting in the office with me. She was like, and I, did my disclosure and everything. He still wanted to buy, and I said, okay, we did the deal. This area is a hot area. The people are at the sheriff office, sheriff department, ready to buy this, right? I think it was a $30,000 equity position, and he paid $10 grand for the note. I think the face value was like, I don't remember, so too many notes, but it was room in there for him to make a quick profit. Even if it sold at 80% of the value, that's what I meant. The foreclosure equity was $30,000 left over for his $10,000 investment. So even if it sold at 80% of the value, it still was $20,000 profit above his investment.
Okay, wasn't